Starting off, what were some of the biggest challenges that you faced getting people on board, from building a team, then rolling out? I think you rolled out what, 7 or 8
Eight of
print,
them. Eight titles.
right? Eight
Yeah.
titles. You're How did just go about building one by one each of them out? Because I don't think at that point of time you'll had. I mean, yes, there's a wish of doing something like this, but to really see it through, I don't think. If I were to ask Bibhor from 20 years ago, he would have said that you all would have reached where you all have today, right?
No, very pertinent question, Akhilesh. Actually, none of this happened when I joined. But I've seen the speed which ITP as an organization moves. And for me, to build a team wasn't a nightmare. I remember we launched Hotelier India, which is today,
One of the most read.
it is the
Yeah,
most read and it is the industry leading title
yeah.
and most respected and admired. So when I launched Hotelier India, and I had the fortune to launch all the titles, so I had this great learning. One thing that remained constant as a bedrock of success is that you're dealing with people in communities. So look, case in point, if you're dealing with hospitality, you're at the end of the day dealing with hoteliers at
Right.
large, and people are at the top, right? So I think you need to understand community, and then you need to understand what are the challenge this community is facing, what are the nuances in that community, and where are the gaps in the industry. And then you bring a publication. It's not that you bring a magazine for the heck of it. You need to be instrumental enough to make a difference to the community, both by empowering them, sharing knowledge with them, and remaining ahead with the time. So I think when Hotelier in India happened, alongside the people started joining, building a team. So we had great editor, group editor James Ruston, who is now in Hong Kong. So one of the most legendary editorial person. And then there was no looking back. We kept adding people, and then we launched Hotelier India. I realized, what is this industry and how is it comprises of? Who are the key stakeholders? Then I said, anybody who's making an hotel is the asset owner, a builder, or a developer.
Right.
Then who's designing it? These are our great Indian architects and global designers. Then there are a whole battery of people associated to make a hotel,
Absolutely.
right? Right from a developer, builder, architect, PMC, consultants, a whole body of people, MEP, and this many. So that gave an idea, why don't we do something in the real estate and infrastructure? So we looked around ourselves and we found a couple of magazines in the industry were doing well. And there is enough space, as you know, Akhilesh, you see in Calcutta, Mumbai, Delhi. And now I think top 20 cities, real estate is really flourishing at this point of time. So Construction Week India happened. So we covered one spectrum of the real estate, the other hand, we covered the complete infrastructure.
Right.
Much of story to tell both on the real estate and infrastructure. India has been a ever growing country, both in terms of size, scale, and obviously in terms of infrastructure. Our Minister Nitin Gadkari deserves all fame and accolades what he's made India today. Connectivity. Then what happened when we said, okay, now we have Hotelier India, we're now doing, and we've gained the momentum, the speed that we want, and Construction Week happened. Then we launched Architect Interiors India. And for strange reason, my favorite two industry segment, which is hospitality and design. So I was like very, very bullish about Architect Interiors India. And like any space, this space from a media perspective was also very cluttered.
Right.
But something at the heart of it, you have to remember, it's not that you want to boil the entire ocean or you have to drink the entire ocean. You have your own unique space. So we started making our presence. Year by year in the design, landscape, we started making an impression. And today I'm very happy to tell you, Architect Interiors India has attained its name, fame, image, and position in the industry and amongst the design fraternity, who you and me all are in great admiration.